joins me from Philadelphia. She's a constitutional expert. Susan, is this a constitutional crisis? What do you make of these revelations?
Well, I think we have been watching Trump for the last many, many months, anticipating that what he has done or what he is saying is going to cause a constitutional crisis. And he seems to have come to the brink many, many times. This time, I think he may, and I think there is a consensus growing, that he may actually have caused a constitutional crisis, but only to the extent that his conduct may result in him being removed from office, or if not removed from office, losing the election.
I mean, many Republicans don't seem to see it that way. They say the president hasn't compromised security, and a claim that the president has made himself. There are also doubts that this might not even be the full transcript. We understand that the acting director of national intelligence, Joseph Maguire, has so far refused to share that information so far, citing presidential privilege. Is that a concern to you?
I don't think it is a major concern. We've got 100% of the elected officials of this country who have all agreed that they want to see the whistleblower's statement. So I think, yes, Republicans are, they're circumspect. Mitt Romney described this as troubling.
So isn't this a worrying trend under this presidency, perhaps, that public office could be used for personal or perhaps political gain?
Well, I think that's the crux of it here. I think this transcript of this phone call is 4 pages. We had hundreds of pages of Mueller report on possible collusion with Russia to interfere in the elections to Donald Trump's advantage. This is 4 pages. This is much simpler. This is much less complicated. This is something people can get their heads around. It's been said, well, Biden was not mentioned that many times. Well, he really only needs to be mentioned once, and especially in this context. So I do think it is critically important and quite different from what we were trying to show, or what Mueller was investigating about Trump's prior possible, allegedly, colluding with the Russians to interfere with the election. This document seems to show that far more unequivocally.
Okay, Susan, thank you. Susan Sullivan joining me there live from Philadelphia.